King Shark versus Gorilla Grodd, baby. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Plika. I'm Jerome.
And I'm Nick.
And today we're talking about The Flash Season 5, Episode 15, King Shark versus Gorilla Grodd. I believe we were teased about this in the very first episode of the season by Nora. Could have been second, but around there.
I do remember. You're like, oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I thought that was just a thing that I mentioned that, like, oh, that happens
then-
in, like, Season 7 or something.
And then we found out later that
Yeah, it was like a couple days later,
Yeah.
But so what'd you think about this episode?
I liked it. I kind of liked how it was. It's kind of different from the story. The whole.
Yeah,
thing,
I like they've been doing this actually. Usually it's been like two parters, but like a couple seasons ago they did the big two parter of going to Gorilla City.
Yeah.
They seem to do that around this time, episode 14 or 15. Do like big episodes like this that don't really involve the story, but then eventually it's like one little piece of it will.
Yeah. The funny thing is and I didn't know anything going in. Oh, I mean, I knew it was Gorilla Grodd versus.
I did, but it was so long ago I completely forgot about.
So
a
I
lot
actually
of it.
thought it was going to be the other way around. I thought Gorilla Grodd was going to help
was
them
gonna work with them.
Yeah.
I can kind of see that, and then he did fuck him over again.
Yeah. Eventually.
So I got Cisco finished the metahuman cure, and Barry gets the idea, hey, let's use it in King Shark. You know, he's the one guy here that's fucking weird and, you know, doesn't want to be a shark anymore.
It's
Makes
such
sense.
a weird character.
Yeah, it is. But it's weird, and, like, when you see, like, because you think that sounds stupid, and then you see him, you're like, oh, it makes sense.
Well,
It totally works. So after we get that, they get the idea. We go back to the home, and guess who sits down on the couch? Joe. He's back.
I was actually pleasantly surprised when Joe sat down.
His story wasn't my favorite in this episode.
No, but it was.
But I was just glad that he was back on the show.
Yeah.
And I like to instantly he's not taking her shit, and he's like, come on, Iris, let's go box.
He turned into Mickey from
Yeah,
Rocky.
I actually put that in my notes later on that Joe takes her on a Rocky montage to beat
Yeah.
Cicada. But yeah, so he's back, which is cool. We talked a lot about Wally, which is why I got him on the table. Lila brings Team Flash. I know, I knew that'd bug you. Lila brings Team Flash to King Shark's wife. When they're talking about her at first, I was like, are we supposed to recognize her? Because I don't think that girl's been on the show before.
Oh yeah.
But I have no idea. And then we figured out it was his wife. So they bring her to their wife, and she made him a crown so they could talk to him. They bring King Shark up, and he hears a loud ringing and then escapes. Right after that, I was like, oh yeah, King Gorilla Grodd's fucking with him.
See, I didn't even.
Just
Man,
because
I
he's in the
guess-
title, like not because like, oh, I'm fucking smart.
No, I should have.
But-
I should have realized it too. It didn't even sink in.
Oh really?
Yeah, it was just. I didn't know what was going on.
Especially because like it affected them too, so they're covering their ears.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's gotta be something like that. Cisco helps fix the. Oh, he broke the crown meanwhile there too. Cisco helps fix the crown. They go after King Shark. He grabs Cisco, getting ready to eat him. And do you think Cisco could have vibed or whatever? I forget what it's called, but like portal away, real quick.
Well, how? Because he's in his hand.
He could have closed it and cut off his hand. Like did it around his hand and then cut off King Shark. I guess he wouldn't want to because he didn't even want to cure him.
Yeah.
But he does that, and then Barry injects him with the cure without asking him. Which right when he injects him, I go, oh, Cisco's not gonna like that.
Yeah. Which he didn't, but he did save him. So
Yeah,
I see.
I
both
agree with that, and
sides.
I also think they created a bit of a plot hole with their whole thing this episode.
Yeah, a little bit.
Because later on, they go when the big fight, King Shark goes, "Well, just turn me back into King Shark," and they're like, "Okay, well, we can do this thing, and you'll be King Shark again, but you can never use the cure again." But if they have that choice, I don't know if it's specific to King Shark. They'll probably make up something where it is.
Yeah.
But why can't they just inject everybody if necessary?
Maybe it's because he did have that animal part in him, which they said.
So they can only take down like Cheetah and Gorilla Grodd and stuff like that. And that's the only way it'd work.
Well, no, because they said isn't he mixed with a shark? That's what the whole thing is.
Yeah.
So like there was the animal part that let him bring him back. I think. I don't know. I
That-
mean, it's all
It's all
crazy
made up
anyways.
logic. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see that, but I also think they could have maybe made another reason how that worked. I don't know.
I mean, I get what you're saying.
Cisco and Caitlin get mad at Barry, like we said was probably going to happen, for using the cure. And then Caitlin finds out someone was interfering with King Shark's crown. Like they said, it wasn't the thing that fucked up. Someone was messing with it. And then they both get controlled by Gorilla Grodd. Cisco shoots Flash, then Caitlin ices him, and then they give the crown to Gorilla Grodd.
See, I kind of thought the wife she was the wife of
Of the one on Earth 1. But
Yeah.
the King Shark we know is from Earth 2.
right. I kind of thought she was up to no good, but she wasn't.
Oh,
She's
really?
fine. Yeah, I just didn't trust her the whole time, and I was like,
Oh wow, I never got that
like,
impression of her.
especially at the end when she's just watching a shark swim around. That was weird.
I guess the only thing I could see maybe here you thinking she's up to mischief is that Shirley kept being like, "Oh, you're doing this. Why do you think that is?" Like
Yeah,
he
no.
was almost being a therapist to her, but it was just
Yeah.
because he's like a love doctor kind of.
Yeah.
Like he's been doing that before, but I guess I could see it that way. A
well,
little
yeah,
bit.
and I just kind of forgot. I don't know. Like obviously it was
Gorilla
Gorilla
Grodd.
Grodd the whole time, but
Mhm.
I was just like, I don't trust this girl.
That's
and she was
funny.
fine, so I was wrong.
Joe takes Iris on a little Rocky montage to show that she could punch Sakata. I guess
Yeah.
they can't use their.
I mean, she did.
They can't use their superpowers to take him down, but she's gonna punch him.
Well, to be fair, she's the only one who's done anything to him.
I guess that's true. Maybe she should just punch him.
Yeah.
I guess,
mean,
yeah,
she
Joe's on to something.
She stabbed him in the heart, so I mean,
Yeah, that kills most people. Nora says that the Flash Museum got a lot of stuff wrong. I really like that. And she's like, well,
that was
because
fun.
why don't we just run and grab Grodd, because we're immune to mind control, right? And they're like, no, what gave you that idea? And she's like, well, apparently the Flash Museum got a lot of stuff wrong, which is
That's
I think
funny.
is very funny.
It was funny.
Because it makes sense, too. Like, if there's a Flash running around, people be like, oh, no, he's got this power. And then, like, he probably really doesn't. Shit like
Yeah.
that. So I like that little thing. Barry and Nora attack Grodd while he's taking control of the city. He stops them and then uses mind control and makes them not be able to move. And then King Shark turns back into King Shark and goes after him. Their fight was pretty cool.
It
Even
was-
though it was all completely like a CGI, even the city and all that, it was still really cool.
It was pretty cool, especially considering it's TV.
Yeah.
It's not like it's a
It's not like we're
movie with
going
The
to the
Rock or
theaters to
something.
see it,
Yeah,
yeah. Like-
and I was surprised at how big King Shark was compared to Gorilla Grodd.
Yeah, I always thought they were like the same height.
Yeah, so
Especially
like,
in,
like
like-
he would be like
like-
this tall.
Yeah, and like season 2 when he grabs Barry, and like maybe he grew, I don't know, because when he's holding Barry in season 2 or whatever, he doesn't seem that much like he's taller than Barry, but doesn't seem, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But I was surprised how big he was. Like he looked like a little monkey.
he was
compared
like
to
twice the size of Gorilla Grodd.
him. Yeah. But so then eventually they beat Grodd. Grodd looked fucked up after that.
he
fight.
did look messed up.
And I like how he just takes the crown and puts it on himself. That was pretty cool.
Yeah,
I also did tell you during all this and they were fighting and all that what if, because we still don't know why Reverse Flash is sick or whatever, why he's gonna die. That if I
What that
wonder, I
countdown
wonder
was.
if to tie it into the story, if like Nora's there specifically this timeline because that's when they make the cure, and that can help him for some reason. Maybe his Speed Force is attacking him. I don't know.
he has Nora there for a reason.
Yeah,
So it could be that he needs that. So he needs Nora to talk Barry into giving him the
because
cure.
Barry even said this episode, everyone deserves a second chance, even our villains.
Mhm.
Like talking about Sakata, which I got right here. Barry says we should give the cure to Sakata also. So that's just a thought that maybe that's his goal.
I could see that. It'd be weird.
It'd be very weird, and yeah, it makes sense though.
Yeah.
So then we got the next on,
Today's the day you stop Cicada.
and apparently next episode is the day they beat Sakata. Do you believe that?
No.
Yeah, I mean she's gotten a couple things wrong because the timeline's already different. So I mean I know she's got Eobard Thawne saying shit, but he said stuff's fucking up and someone's trying to come through, and looks like next episode's a chaotic episode.
Yeah, it'd be cool. As much as I was glad to like get away from it and like see King Shark and
Now
Gorilla Grodd
you
go
want
at
to
it.
get back into it.
Yeah.
I'm glad too that we're getting back into that, but we're also getting back into the Reverse Flash stuff.
Well, I think that's part of getting into it.
Okay.
I think it's intertwined, don't you?
I don't know.
You think it's two separate stories?
I did, but now with the Cure, I think it could be connected. I don't know.
The band?
The band The Cure?
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Wow.
I don't know that. Any last things you want to say about this episode?
No, let's just end it with that burp.
King Shark versus Gorilla Grodd, baby.